Cinnivate. Okay, so my DevCon experience so far has been very good. I attended a couple of talks and I found out that we're doing things the right way. So they would give suggestions and say like, steer your company in this direction, and then I could already tick off and say, I'm already doing this, our company is already doing this, we're already following these practices. So I think it's been going well, and I just realized like how lucky I am to be at the company I am. The highlight has been, I think the talks. There was a guy talking about fear and anxiety in our industry, and it is something which he said was it's just like he said, like you're not alone. Other people experience the same things, because I have also experienced fear and anxiety in our industry, and it is tough to work through it if you feel that you are alone, but you're not alone.
Is there anything you would like to see more of at the next DevConf?
It's difficult. The most difficult thing was choosing talks. So obviously there's 5 talks at any given time, and you go to a talk and suddenly it's 40 minutes later, but actually you wanted to join both of them. I don't have a specific solution to that, but if we could join more talks somehow, maybe if the talks could be shorter, you could fit in more talks, something like that.
And will you come back as an attendee next year?
Definitely. If my company is paying for it, definitely. Tickets were quite expensive, but I think it was worth it. The networking and the knowledge sharing. I think the knowledge sharing is very important. It's the same as when you're working remotely. It's like, okay, cool, you can work remotely 5 days a week, but working a hybrid model, going in 2 days a week, there's a lot more knowledge sharing, and it's a lot more productive. So I think it's like that. There's a lot of knowledge sharing.
Is there anything else you would like to add? Anything else you'd like to talk about?
There is actually. So it's the reason I wanted to do this interview was I wanted to warn people, if you're working at a toxic job, just quit. Just do it. I did that. I worked at a toxic job, and I, with the help of my fiance, made a pros and a cons list, and at the end of the day the cons were longer than the pros, and I quit. And I was in a financially stable enough position to quit, and I was still working. I was still living with my parents because it was my first job. I know obviously not everyone can financially sustain themselves if they just quit, but line something else and just find a different job. You will be better off. Honestly, companies make like they care, they seem like they care, but not all of them care, especially junior developers. People really like mess around with junior developers. I'm very happy now than where I used to be.